up, everybody? Life's apprentice. Well, it has been just an insane spring so far. I mean, it's still 30 degrees here, but we've gotten some glimpses of warm weather, and the dumpster business is absolutely booming. So if you guys follow the channel, you know that we got 10 new dumpsters recently, and that was probably almost a month ago now, and we are literally just constantly sold out still. So we got the new truck here. We had a Tarper arm break on one of the trailers, so we just got that fixed, and it's Good Friday. Happy Easter, everybody. And basically, I'm going to be out running some dumpsters trying to help Laura play catch up here. It is Friday, like I said. We have some full dumpsters that we need to get dumped, and so that we can get them back out and sold for the weekend. It's going to be a beautiful weekend in the 60s and possibly even 70 here, which is pretty crazy for this time of the year. But I guess I'm going to be out running some dumpsters. I'm going to take you guys along and see how everything goes. If you guys can, if you aren't subscribed, please subscribe. And if you're interested in these dumpster videos, keep in mind that on my channel I have over 100 dumpster videos. So if you guys are looking into this business or are interested in this, we have tons of information on our channel as far as the dumpster business goes. So this will just kind of be a vlog style video, show you what I'm up to, and this is the first time I have ever drove this new truck. So we're going to do a little talking about that. You can get my opinion with the new truck, and we're going to go move some dumpsters. I'm at the yard. I got the trailer hooked up. I just got the Tarper arm replaced. Those are very susceptible to being damaged. But we just bought a whole new kit, which the sides are universal, so we actually have extra parts now. The whole arm kit was like $400, which was actually cheaper than I was thinking it would be. So now we have extra parts in case this happens again, because both trailers are universal, so it just makes sense for us to keep it on hand. And we also just got a new tarp, just in case. Both of these tarps are getting a little bit raggedy. So we got a replacement tarp. I think it was like $150 for the replacement tarp, but we have that on hand in case one goes to crap and we need to replace it. Another thing I did for temporary, this one's for you, Dana. It's kind of hard to see, but Dana Hassan, he watches all the videos, and he suggested that for temporary, until we have the wrap done, that we put this on for temporary. It is kind of hard to see with the tint, but I mean, at least we're making an effort if we were to get pulled over. So we got our numbers here. We did finalize the wrap, so the truck should be going, I think, next week. They said it's going to take 2 days, and the wrap will be done next week. So I got to get this one to the dump and set this one, and I think all of these are leaving today. I think there's another full one here, but Laura has like 6 to set today, and I think there's another full 20 yard here. Yep, this one. So I gotta try to get these ones emptied for her so that she can just keep setting them, and then this one right here I have to dump and set. So we're gonna get this one picked up right now. Get this one to the dump. We really need to get stickers on these. There's a 20 yard there and a 15 here, but right now it looks nice out, but it's like in the 30s, and yesterday it was like 30 some degrees, and we tried putting one of the stickers on, and me and Laura were not a fan of putting them on in this cold. So hopefully soon we get some more warmer weather. This week's been kind of chilly. Last week was in the 50s and stuff, and when we stuck them last week, the new stickers, it worked fine, but when we did it yesterday, it was not the same. So I don't want to risk losing hundreds of dollars of stickers driving down the highway and having them not adhere properly, so we're just going to hold off on that for a little bit. 15 yard to the dump, and you can see here it was almost 5,000 pounds net, so it was fairly heavy for a 15 yard. But driving this truck, I'm noticing some differences. This is the first time I've actually really drove it. The girls were having problems with it keeping speed with cruise control. With the diesel, we don't have that problem, but we're using the tow haul mode on a Ford. It's this button right here. That definitely seems to make a big difference. You can see here, this is our average for, well, I just turned 1,000 miles on it today, actually. But for 1,057 miles, we're at 8.7 average. So this is actually going up as we drive more. When we first started, it was like 6.5, 7. So it's at 8.7 right now, which is decent. That's kind of what I was expecting. I was expecting this to get about 9. But one thing I noticed when I was hauling, this thing hauled way better with a load than it did when it was empty. And part of the reason is this has a 10-speed transmission, which I am not a fan of, because it's constantly wanting to shift. So when you're driving down the highway, when I was driving with the full load, it was in 10th gear at 70 miles an hour. When I was driving with an empty load, it was going back and forth from like 7 to 8. And honestly, I think it was getting better fuel mileage when I was hauling the load than when I was empty, which is super odd. But the 10-speed is kind of weird. I think mine, my 250 has a 6-speed, and I feel like the diesel has like a 6-speed too. So it isn't shifting nearly as much, and it seems to find just a gear that it likes when you're going 70, and it stays there, whereas this truck likes to move back and forth. That's part of the reason why it won't maintain speed, because it's upshifting and downshifting a lot more. So if you guys have any info out there or have this truck, why is it a 10-speed? How does that really benefit the truck? I feel like we were just better off with the heavy load. So, but 8.7 is pretty good. The other truck gets like 9.5 average. But if you, right now, diesel in our area is about $2.95 a gallon, and unleaded is like $2.65. So based on the price difference between unleaded and diesel, we can afford to have a little bit of a difference there. But so far, so good. I like it. I mean, this thing is just tight. You can just tell it's new because the suspension, and it's just so responsive to everything. But I'm waiting here. It's 11:45, and I got to drop this one for somebody at noon, so I'm a little early, but I'm just waiting here. And we're going to run another one to the dump. Oh, look who it is!
Hello!
I totally just forgot the dumpster number.
You didn't.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was 1512.
I can look it up.
Because somebody put the sticker in the wrong spot, so I couldn't see it when I was driving. Yeah. I'm pretty sure it was 1512, because I caught a glance of it, but I forgot. I guess it's only like a half mile away. And they were early. Be really?
1512.
It is? Okay.
Yeah.
I was like 75% sure. Yeah. Well, you got the 10 yard gone since I've been here.
Mm-hmm.
Now you're pulling the 15. I'm going to grab this 20, and then you want me to go to Oshkosh to get that one, right? The other 15?
At Nicole's?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that 15 yard was fun, getting the tarp off. But I got it.
The highway?
Yeah.
And it all stayed in there?
I just don't look behind you. You don't have to worry about it. I might be. Yeah, if you don't look behind you and something falls out, then nobody knows. Well, Laura's running early to one of her appointments to drop this guy off. So we just put some stickers on that 20 yard right there. It's a little windy, but it's like 40 something now. It seemed to stick pretty good. But it's a really cool sight as the owner to see 2 trucks, 2 trailers, 2 dumpsters. Just be moving these babies all around. It's actually really cool. Hopefully we have 3 or 4 trucks in a year or 2. Bam! Well, I got that 20 yard loaded and I'm going to take this to the dump. It's like 2:30. I had one more I was going to try to get to the dump, but the dump closes at 3 and it just cutting it way too close. So wasn't able to get that one, but we did get, I ended up setting 2 more since I last talked to you guys, and I think we set 7 total today. We set over 20 this week, so we're doing at least $10,000 a week as of right now. With more dumpsters on the way, we're just going to increase that. We have turned down a lot of customers this week and last week, and just trying to get through this growing pain here. It seems like enough dumpsters is just not enough all the time. So I did really like the truck, how it pulled. We're getting, you know, 8.7, 8.8 miles per gallon, like I showed you guys. I just am I'm struggling with this 10-speed transmission. It's really goofy. When I'm in 10th gear and hauling, I'm at like 1600 RPM, but it wants to haul at like gear 7 and gear 8, and then I'm at like 2500 RPM. So I'm trying to figure that out. I know that that's messing with the fuel efficiency quite a bit. So there's a lot of settings and things that we can do. We just have to try some things out. But if you guys like that video, hit the thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see you on the next one.